You know, it's nice to finally have the property manager actually have some intelligence coming out of his mouth.
Camp Adventures.
Good afternoon. So, here's the latest in our whole, lack of decent heat in our apartments. So the plumber came up this morning and checked this bleeder that's over here and checked the heat register in my bedroom and, you know, said, oh, this one's hot there and that one's hot there. And they went over to Mel and Zach's, and I went with because they weren't here. And they pulled out their couch, and he didn't really bleed anything out of their system at all. And like, he felt the wall, and oh yeah, it's hot here on the wall. Yeah, it's fucking cold in there. And even the plumber was saying, oh yeah, you know, if you got too much stuff in the way, and you know, the heat's not gonna get through. And Zach went and called the property manager, and he told the property manager all this. And the property manager said, that's dumb. It does not matter if all the heaters are blocked off or not. You know, it should be warm in the apartment whether there's nothing in it or it's full of stuff. So what he did, the property manager, he called the caretakers and told them to take a thermostat or thermometer or something and set it in the middle of the floor in the living room and leave it there for an hour and come back, and if it's under 68 degrees or if it's over 68 degrees or higher, they don't have to do anything. If it's below 68 degrees, then they have to go into the boiler room and turn the boiler up because it's on the lowest setting that it can be right now. I don't know if you guys are thinking what I'm thinking, but that to me seems like crap. You've got 6 floors. Why the hell are you going to have your boiler on low, especially in Minnesota? It's stupid. So who knows if they're going to do that today. They were supposed to, but they dragged their heels at everything. So, but probably later on tonight, we're going to pull my clock from right there because it has a thermometer on it, and we're going to set that on the floor in there place and see how, oh excuse me, and see what the temp gets to, and then see how much trouble we can get the caretakers in if they take their sweet ass time doing that. So, oh man, they can be so dumb sometimes. They really need to get the hell out of here. Alright, so I have a lovely update to the heat issues in our apartments. After about an hour and a half since Zach had gotten done talking with the property manager, and the caretakers not bringing up a thermometer to check the temperature in the apartment, he called back to talk to the property manager, and he was out for the day. So he talked to this other lady who's familiar with the building and whatnot, and she's like, oh, I'll call them right now and demand they get up there within a half hour. And if they're not there within a half hour, go pound on their door and make them get them. And it was about 20 minutes after that that they finally showed up. that Donnell finally showed up. And he showed up with a pair of thermometers. And he set one in the middle of the living room like he's supposed to. And the other one, he set underneath the one working heater in that apartment. The one that's putting out heat to show that it's working. And it's like, of course, you're going to put it under the one you know it's working. Of course. You know, why, put it anywhere else than under the one you know is working to back up your story. So then Zach called back and talked to this lady, and then Donnell comes back up, pissed off. He's like, well, where do you want it then? And Zach says, oh, over by that one. That one's not working. And he's like, well, I'm not going to turn the boiler up because I'm not going to be responsible for it blowing up. That says two things to me. One, he doesn't have a boiler license and shouldn't be working here, period, end of story. Two, if the boiler could possibly blow up, then it's in bad shape and needs to be repaired, replaced, something. So we will see how things progress. So how's it feel to not completely live in the Arctic anymore?
Partially Arctic. Partially.
I don't really think so. It's pretty warm.
We are still adjusting.
Yeah, you're the tiny girl that's always cold.
How do you explain him?
My legs are frozen.
He's just a wuss.
And he's got metal on his back.
Not a wuss.
The metal on his back makes him cool.
I got metal in my knees.
Yeah, but
Okay, you don't have 20 pounds of metal in your back.
No, but I probably have at least 5 pounds in each knee.
I don't even know if it's 20 pounds it might be more. I have 2 full rods going all the way up and down the back and like 50 screws. That is a lot of metal.
I've got about a 4-inch long plate that runs up and down my knee, and then, what is it? 1.5 to 2-inch spike going into my knee in each leg, and I think 5 or 6 screws, I think. I don't really remember. Huh? Well, yeah, he's got more. Of course he's got more. This is just in my knee. His goes the freaking length of his back. Of course he's going to have more. I still say he's a wuss. But,
we got the Twizzlers towel.
yeah, they had to cover their Mel's air conditioner because apparently that's where all the cold air is coming from. They so have that plumber guy or whoever he was in their pocket. He was pretty much reiterating like everything that Donnell was saying, and I, when I think about it, I kind of noticed that that's when Donnell and the plumber guy came in, that Donnell went right over, grabbed and picked up the thermometer that was sitting over in the corner over there that read 62 degrees. I actually kind of remember that now. That he went right over there. The plumber went right over to the corner over there by the thermostat dial thingy, and Donnell went in the opposite corner where the second thermometer was. I guess I didn't see him pick it up, but I do remember him going in that direction.
He saw him pick it up.
Yeah. And he picked it up and put it in his pocket so the plumber couldn't see it and see that it read 62 degrees.
So when I mentioned that it said 62 degrees, the plumber said, not today then. I'm like, yeah, I did. He goes, what one? I'm like, the one that was over there. Donnell picked it up, like, right away when he came in. And he goes, oh, I don't know. But Donnell didn't say anything.
Because he knew what it was and he didn't want to be wrong. because there couldn't possibly be that cold. It has to be because they've got too much crap in front of their heat registers. So stupid. But
I got the electric blanket.
yeah, she's got her electric blanket out, and she'll be good with that. And I can't wait to hear what the property manager has to say when you tell him
I'm still
tomorrow.
talking to Michelle.
Yeah, I think you should at least call, like, Zach should call him up and tell him what Danelle did with the second thermometer, and that the plumber guy didn't believe him when he said it was 62. So.
They said as long as that thing says 68, that they don't have to do anything.
But then didn't
So when I put it in the freezer and then I take it out in the morning,
yeah, they've got another one sitting right there. It says like 70 or whatever it says right now.
But the oven was on.
yeah, and we have a space heater going. So
Yeah, but that's in your bedroom.
But that's still it aimed out this way, so airflow.
But I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't know, I'm getting tired. So.
Me too. So,
So
night,
it's all
peoples.
going good.
Yeah, it's nighttime. Night. Oh, cuteness. They're sharing the towel on my bed. And now I have to kick them off so I can go to sleep. Sad.
Camp Adventures, making our way one push at a time.